All right, we're back. Well, you're right. We
Well,
should have been recording all that.
yeah,
We should
Justin
have been
talking about how I
recording
don't do
just you guys
technology.
yelling at me about this shit too.
you suck at fucking technology.
I'm
You're like an old man, dude.
yeah. We all know the
My
Jerry's
dad's
the
better
old
at this
man
than
in
you.
this fucking
No,
relationship.
but then he throws it at me though.
Yeah, because you are the
Did,
old
though.
man, dude.
Just take the shot. Take the shot.
Right?
You're older
God.
and don't do
Just take your
technology.
hits.
No, fuck you guys. Oh my god. So seriously, kind of going off of that, like
Wait. Did I say we're back?
Yes,
yeah,
you
you
did.
said we're back.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Sorry, I'm
We're
old.
fucking
Twice
doing
now.
shit.
I'm an old man. Go ahead.
Feeling like an old man. I don't know if I brought this up in the last podcasting or something like that, but coaching a bunch of kids, and I have like a group of like 14, 15 kids. And I asked them, like, how many of you guys have watched Superbad? And only like 2 of them rose their hand. They're like, what's Superbad? I'm like, oh my God, I'm so fucking old. Like,
I mean,
shit.
Superbad is the old ass movie though.
I mean, I guess so.
It's not even like a cult classic though. That's the issue.
Yes, it is.
It should be. It should be.
It's definitely a classic.
Great.
I'd say it's a cult movie, but it's not a cult classic.
It should be a
dude,
cult
that's
classic.
one of the funniest movies.
Like Scott Pilgrim versus the World, that's a cult classic. That became an instant.
Fuck that movie. That movie
Fuck that movie.
Movie's so good, dude.
Superbad.
No, it's not.
No.
Superbad is way fucking better.
Superbad is the reason the comedy revolution even happened. Without that movie, the movies
I would say it was more like Chappelle Show.
I love Chappelle
Show. Movie wise. I mean movie wise. Judd Apatow is a savior.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah, Superbad's so fucking good. So
I wouldn't be concerned about being old. So I wouldn't be concerned about being old. I would more like feel bad for those kids.
Well, no, you know what makes me feel more old about it is that so I also help out some college kids too. And I asked the college kids, you guys know Superbad? They're like, yeah, we know Superbad. Guess what? They were like, yeah, that movie came out when I was in kindergarten. I was like, fucking hell.
I think I was in 7th grade.
Like I was a freshman when that movie came out. Like I remember sneaking in to go see that movie with like one of my friends I went to high school with or whatever. Well, I remember sneaking in to watch that movie.
No, you know what I remember about that movie? So the commercials were funny, but they didn't let you in on the fact that this was going to be a nasty movie.
Yeah.
I had a friend whose mom took his little brothers. His little brothers were like in 5th grade and in like 2nd grade.
Oh, that's
I'll scratch my back. I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine. It's just mine's located on my dick. Like
my back is on my dick. Oh my God, fucking great.
Fucking
yeah, Frank. You're quoting it and you're talking shit.
Look, I will say a more known Jonah Hill movie to me is Accepted. And no one knows that fucking movie.
Accepted is I love Accepted. But that's
that's such a good movie though.
I don't know that movie.
Superbad became funny because it's so like rowdy.
Raunchy.
Yeah,
rowdy. we're the 2020 Superbad.
I love almost every moment of that movie. There's not like a moment of that movie I'm like this is dragging.
For sure.
I'm just laughing the whole entire fucking time. I'm like,
real quick, we're the 2020s Superbad. Who's who? I think Justin's McLovin.
Yeah, I was gonna say Justin's McLovin.
Wait, no. Hold on. No, he needs to be Michael Cera's character.
I have to be Michael Cera.
He's Michael Cera's character. I think in a weird wild card sort of way, Frankie, you're McLovin.
I don't know.
Okay.
In a wild card.
McLovin had a fucking blast that time though.
McLovin did have a fucking blast. McLovin had a fucking blast.
Like you're the one that would disappear on me and Justin.
Yeah.
And it turns out that you're not a virgin anymore. Maybe you feel
you still are. Like...
You're just hanging out with 2 cops randomly throughout the whole entire night.
Right. Yeah. Frank's McLovin for sure. And then I'm just a chubby one that used to have curly hair. Used to have a fro.
Sit around all day.
Did he get a black? Oh no. It was
He's got period blood on his.
Yeah, that is you. That is you.
Oh my God,
that is me. Yeah, shit like that would happen.
This is so fucking great thought. And you're over here talking about Scott Pilgrim is like fucking better than this one. Nah, fuck that.
Scott Pilgrim's a great movie, but it's not meant as a comedy.
Oh, it's just it's not as good of a movie as Superbad.
It's not a comedy movie. They're two different categories.
That's like saying
Terminator 2 and Jurassic Park.
Those are similar movies.
One's an action movie, one's a suspense movie.
They're action movies that if I had a dad, I would have seen.
Yeah,
that's true.
Hey, your first time, you bringing it up first.
Hey, there we go. We're on the streak. Keep the streak alive every episode.
Oh, so that reminds me. Good news. I talked to that friend who gave us that input on the last 2 episodes.
Oh yes.
He's been watching a bunch of our episodes. So shout out to him. I'll say his first initial. It's L.
Wait.
He's you don't know him.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the dude from D&D.
No.
No.
I
thought he was your.
Oh no. I'm talking about the Sex is Better guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he said he's been watching all our videos.
Cool.
He's been like, he hasn't been watching them in order. He's just like whatever plays up, he's been watching it.
People like
jumping around.
So weird.
I get it too. Like I'm like, I gotta watch it in order.
Yeah, I'm a completist. Justin's like that. Justin will jump into some random shit for.
He's a fucking weirdo too.
I gotta see.
So he's loving it. He's definitely loving it. There's some episodes where he's like, this one wasn't so good. I was like, you know what? Okay, I get it. I understand why that wasn't one of our good episodes. So I know that much. Like he said he was dying at a bunch of the stuff. Every time you were like, oh yeah, the fans. And then he goes to the fucking like subscribe count and view count. And 5. He's fucking dying at it every time.
That hurts a little bit.
He's like pissed at Justin because, or no, it was you. I think it was one of you two who was like, "Would you kill the dog or kill a million people?" And one of you was like, "Oh, I'd kill the dog." And
I think we both would kill the dog.
Yeah, he was like pissed at that. I was like, "Yeah, I fucking get it."
Wait, did I say? I don't remember. I did mention.
I think it was you.
I care when dogs die more.
Huh?
I care if I see a dog die. It hurts me more than if I see a person die.
Yeah, but you're saying a million people die. It was like a what if question.
Yeah, I remember. Would you rather? But like if you laughed and a dog died every time you laughed, something like that.
Oh yeah.
Something like that.
Or every time you laugh, like a million people died or some shit like that. Yeah.
We got a new subscriber recently on YouTube. I wonder if it's your friend.
Maybe. So shout out to him.
Wait, what country is he from? Are we getting all the countries?
Originally, well, this is gonna place him out in my friend group, but he's been talking about it in the Discord. So he's from Guatemala, I want to say, if I remember correctly.
Like he's from Guatemala, or like his grandparents are from Guatemala?
No, like he's from Guatemala.
Oh, okay.
But he was like raised here. He was like raised here, like yeah. He like you, Jerry. Father
raised, but I wasn't born elsewhere. I was born here.
That we know of.
I think he was born in Guatemala.
Right, I mean,
he's Guatemalan, so
you don't know.
Who knows? But regardless, he's. I'll say he's from Chicago.
Okay, so was there something that like you wanted to say about him, or just like that he wants to suck our dick?
Oh no, he's got nothing but like majority of it. It's all good regards in favor of our podcast. So that's one.
I like hearing that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't heard praising words in a couple months.
Yeah, a couple months since my dad commented on it.
Well, your dad commented?
Oh, yeah. He loved it. He was cracking up. It was like after episode 3 or some shit.
Yeah, people aren't really.
That was super.
People need to stick around though. People need to stick around.
Well,
we got 20 episodes
now. Off of my phone. Yeah, rolling deep.
We're on 20 episodes.
21 today.
Okay.
We're legal.
We're on 20 episodes and we have 20 subscribers.
Yeah, it's funny. We're legal, and it's the size doesn't matter episode.
Okay.
Nice.
There's a joke there.
Like every time we make an episode, we get a subscriber. Basically, that's on the count we're on right now.
Yeah, we're about even with the YouTube.
I love that's our joke one. The 21st one.
It was an easy week for me because normally I have to watch the video like 3 times.
Man, it's just like that whole day flew by when I watched that video. Like,
I'm down to keep doing a minute long episodes.
Bye. Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully that's received well.
I will say we should preference this for all the people watching now. If you're still watching, it was
preface.
Whatever. We already got to the point where they know you don't have a father. I can't say that word.
Yeah.
Done deal.
Okay, that's your thing.
That's
What's
the trade-off.
random word that you can't say?
Oh, I feel so bad for you, Frank.
Apparently, preference in the right.
Your whole
word.
life, whole life without being able to say preference.
Jerry's gonna be a smart ass. Like I can pronounce every single word.
Yeah, well, I can say, "Hey, Dad, do you want to go have lunch?" So, who's really losing?
I can say it. I can say it. It's just like the whole thing. Like if a tree falls down, it owns around the urine.
Bear shit in the woods. Oh man.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Oh, man.
Thank you. I do this for a living. Well, is it a living?
Right. Oh, so I actually. So one thing I want to bring up here, and then we can see the results next time we actually are in the studio. I want to say because I'd like to have everybody's input. Is I want you two specifically, because I've already done this, to take the RADS-R test.
What's that?
RADS-R test. What is that?
It's the autism spectrum test.
Oh.
No. There's no failing. There's no failing. It's just how many points.
I feel like I'm going to be the highest one on that spectrum. I feel like I want to see where you guys land on that. Like I already know mine.
The highest on that one.
You think you're more autistic than
my
me?
mom's a special ed teacher. I caught it.
I'm more autistic. Oh, I am. Like
she came home, had it on her shirt or something, and I caught it for sure.
This is gonna sound so bad. Does a part of you guys feel like retarded and everyone's just going along with it and just making you try to
No, Justin, that's just you.
No, I mean, yeah. It's pretty messed up to think about, yeah.
No, honest to God, I think like, oh, I really am psychotic. Okay. And like just people are like, okay, yeah, it's whatever. It's just Frank.
Yeah.
No, it's like you guys are literally just doing this to like a charity case.
Yeah,
this guy that you've known forever. And that's why we barely have any viewers, because like I'm not funny at all. And you guys just laugh when it looks like I think I'm funny.
We're just making up fake accounts and just subscribing just to make you feel better. We're just doing this all for you.
Give you that ego boost.
What's effed up is that you make me post everything still.
Yeah, there's so many posts. Because you're autistic, pay more attention to details.
Such a good job.
Good job, Jerry. Here's a sucker. Here's a sucker for our favorite sucker.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh God. I still feel. We'll see. You gotta.
You're going down.
I will send you guys the link.
Called exact. Yeah. Send me what it's called. I feel like I just feel like I'm gonna be like at the top of that spectrum.
Listen here, brother. You're going down.
I've seen people score super fucking high on there.
Is like good or bad?
Insanely high. And like that's not bad. It's just
high is like you're autistic.
So like the more
like
numbers, like it's by a point by basis. So the lowest you can score is a 0, which is fucking impossible. Okay. Or improbable, I should say.
Watch me get 0.
Then you would be on a neurological spectrum, so you're like fine. But if you get higher than a 65 or above, then you are on the autistic spectrum, where like people are scoring like 233 and shit.
God damn.
So the chances are that we're both gonna test out.
It's a multiple choice. Like, has this during it gives you a scenario like I have a hard time.
Someone takes your toy. Do you freak out?
Well, it's like I have a hard time. So it's like I don't like the way a certain shirt feels, so I won't wear anything of that texture because of just the way it feels.
Wait, that's a good point. Do you think mine and Justin's pickiness?
I think so.
That's
what started it. That's where like this whole ball rolling or the gear turning in my head. So because like you both have brought up the fact that you don't like the way food feels.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Like it can taste good, but it's just the texture of it.
Yeah.
It's happened to me before. It's happened. Has that happened to you, Jerry? I know I brought it up one time where it's like I try a food and I'm just like, this is delicious, but I'm making a face like I'm gonna vomit because the texture is so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, my problems is texture, color, origin, sound. Yeah, sure. Sound could give me.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
If you're really into a subject and you're just talking away at it, and somebody cuts you off and changes the subject, does that throw your whole game off?
Are you coming at me right now?
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
You coming at me right now? Because I keep doing tangents.
It makes me want to walk away. Like if that happens, I just want to walk away.
I get mad.
I can't do it. Yeah, I get mad.
You guys might be. You guys have to take this test because those are some of the questions.
So me and Justin are in a basketball chat, and I don't talk in it simply because I don't like. Because in my head, I'm like, no, this is what's right about this team. This is what's right about that team. This team should do this. That player should do that. And the fact that there's 10 other people saying their own opinions
otherwise
gets me mad.
Yeah,
you might be on the spectrum, dude.
I rage quit that chat years ago.
Yeah, I completely get it. I'm not even mad at you for it. Like, you don't know how many times, like I write shit. You don't know how many times I write shit and I just delete it. I'm like, I can't do this. I'm going to be on this phone for like literally 2 hours just fighting back and forth.
Yeah, I try to get them to see like that you're right and they're wrong. Yeah. That's my and not just for basketball. That's my whole life. But that's just a good example.
So yeah, you guys should really take this test because I'm just curious. I really don't think it's funny. It just gives us more opportunities.
You don't think it's funny? We just start crying.
Everything is funny.
What's it called?
The only normal one. No.
He's gonna send us the link.
Yeah, I will send you guys the link.
Okay.
It's gonna be the same. You can do it on your phones. That's how I did it.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna do.
Yeah, it takes maybe 10 minutes.
Now I'm beyond curious. Now I really want to take
selecting
this right now.
between 4 different options. It's like happens now, happened when I was younger than 16, or happens now and when I was younger. Or the last one is not ever. Like it or not, it's never happened.
Okay.
That kind of reminds me, I had wanted to do, I just hadn't gotten to it. I wanted us to do personality tests.
Oh, dude, I'm down with that too. I want to see that.
But let's do the autism thing first.
You guys could do the autism and I'll do the personality.
Let's give the autism thing its shine. It deserves it.
Okay.
Puzzle piece for life.
Yeah.
All right, no problem.
So yeah, we'll give that a shot. That's pretty much it, man.
Wait, so you can't tell us what your results are?
I'm chrome domed.
Oh yeah. So Frankie's finally without a
hat on
today.
Yeah, because I'm at home. I'm comfortable. I also have a party to go to. So
wait, Frank, I can't see you though.
I am looking up my spectrum numbers.
Okay.
So my overall, my overall is 30. My social relatedness is 23. My language is 2. Sensory and motor is 1. And my
1
circumscribed interests is 4.
Why does a part of me
really low?
Why does a part of me feel like I feel like I'm gonna get like
low's not. I wouldn't say low's good or high numbers bad.
Low is good.
It's just low is not autistic. That's all.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, holy crap, your language is 2? I'm thinking it's the other way. I'm like, how are you even talking to us right now?
It's based on like how able are you to
what was
talk
the high one?
In a new group. The high one was the social relatedness, which is 23.
That was the only one you had high, right? No, didn't you have a 30 something?
No, 30 is the overall. So you add all 4 of those numbers, and that gives you the overall.
And that's out of how many?
Out of, it's quite a few questions. You can score over a 200. So, and at most you get 4 points per question.
So you're not autistic, basically.
No.
30 out of 200.
No, I'm just a fucking loner. That's all. I might be sociopathic, maybe.
Is there a
find that out on a different test?
Huh? Is there a test for that? There's got to be a test.
Yeah, there is.
Test for everything.
For being a sociopath, yeah. Oh yeah. I think I might have that too.
No, you do. You have that for sure. There's no doubt.
No, he's not sociopathic. He's narcissistic.
There you go. That's it.
Well, sociopaths can be narcissists. Not if you're just a narcissist, you're not a sociopath.
You don't think I have shades of that though?
No. Everybody kind of does, but you don't really tend to use people.
Cool. I won't change anything. Cool. I won't become a better person. You're right. Cool.
Well, no, you just don't tend to use people for your own like gains and then throw them aside.
No, yeah, I keep them on. I use them and I keep them on the hook for years, for sure.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's a
little bit of sociopath, but All right, you let them kind of like lean away.
Like, remember Justin, when you cleaned the vomit those 2 times?
Oh God.
But it's love though. Yeah, it's me using him, but he knows I'm using him. Yeah, he knows I'm trying to use him. I'm not completely manipulating him. He knows it. He's like, fine, I'll let you use me. Yeah.
I'm your dirty little vomit slut.
Oh my God, I feel like that's another kink. I feel like that's another kink. God.
Wait, whose kink is that? Yours or mine?
I don't know. Girls want cups, apparently.
God,
I've never seen that video.
It might be both of yours now that I think about it, because he'll do it and you'll watch.
Yeah, hoping that he does it right. That's the thing. I won't do it, but I'll make sure he does it right.
Yeah.
I'll stand there watching him, make sure he doesn't half-ass
it. That sounds so wrong. Like someone just walking is like, yeah, I'll stand there and watch him, make sure he does it right.
I just like to watch.
Like, yeah, I'm done. It's like I walked in on the wrong time on this conversation.
Hey, we've had worse combos.
We have.
That's nothing compared. Dude, Frankie, I was gonna ask you this, and I think it's funny to just leave this in here. So the episode that comes out, or that came out last Friday, you have 2 quotes that I want to put out there, but I don't know if you want me to put them out there. So
say them now. The fuck?
yeah. No, yeah, on the pod it's fine, but I don't know if you want me to post them on Instagram. You know, people that aren't listening to the pod.
Yeah.
So after me and Justin are talking about how we dressed up for Halloween, you go, "Oh, and this is nothing against transsexual people, but is every day Halloween?" And then we're just like, "All right, we're gonna stop you right there." And I'm like, "That's amazing. That's such a good spotlight for you." But then I'm like, "Is that a spotlight that he wants, though?"
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
So let me elaborate on that, on my thought process there. I didn't want to use the word. I had to break out the thesaurus. So my thought process is, I come from somebody who's in. It's funny. Yeah, it's funny. It was
foremost, it's funny.
But like it was more like a without looking back at it now, it was more of a jab at like cross-dressing. Not necessarily transvestite.
You said cross-dressers too, yeah. You said This isn't you said nothing against transsexuals and cross-dressers.
Right. So I mean, looking back at it, it was a real hard jab at them. But this is somebody who's coming. This is something coming from somebody who's like into the cosplay community and shit like that. Well, no, like just dressing up as like characters from video games and shit. Like I like that.
Do you do that?
Oh, I used to do it a lot more. I've done Bane before. I've done video game characters.
I've seen your Bane.
I'm gonna be doing Kratos from God of War for this event in May.
Ooh, that's cool.
The PlayStation, or the newest one, God of War 4.
Oh, yeah, like the dad bod Kratos.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah, that's gonna.
I mean, I got the beard and I'm not taking it off. So
doesn't he have? Am I wrong? But maybe this is my own headcanon, but he doesn't have like a really long beard.
No, he has about.
It's about the same size as Frank's.
Oh, okay.
I just might.
Oh, and he's bald too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I just got to do the paint from my back to here.
That's
perfect, dude. And you also got to build up a bunch of muscle, but
Yeah.
Well, no, he wears some clothes.
He wears armor, so I can hide it. So.
But okay, sorry. Go. So you're saying that since you're kind of fruity too.
No. I'm just saying it wasn't meant as a jab, but I can see how it was.
It was funny because it was a jab, but it's humor.
Not really.
Don't take it
wasn't
seriously.
meant as a jab. Yeah.
You don't have to apologize on this pod.
Don't apologize. It was funny. Fuck off.
I'm apologizing for the fans.
No, it's funny.
Don't apologize. You have hate in your heart.
Fuck yeah. I hate people, but still.
There you go.
What's the other quote? I'm curious.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Well, no. So it wasn't something else that you said. It was just a follow-up where I bring it up again while you're doing like the outros. And I'm like, okay, and then for what Frank said a couple minutes ago, hashtag cancel Frank.
Dude.
So yeah, it was really you saying it once, but yeah.
I'm a fuck it kind of person, anyways. So fuck it, post it.
I'm posting it in a few minutes. Then.
It wasn't, again, I will say, at least put in the comments section or some shit. Like,
that is a joke. Yeah,
it's just
I'll
a
put
joke.
that for sure. Yeah.
Like fuck, people
Funny
need
is
to
funny,
go back to
comedy's
like
comedy.
go back to the early 2000s and 90s where everybody had actual thick skin and they could take a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I don't want to keep shitting on people, but I might as well.
Join the
So
club.
we have a friend that I don't want to name drop. Hopefully
Okay.
you guys understand what friend I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, no, I got it right off the rip.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Justin? Another one of our
you're
close
talking.
friends.
Yeah. Okay.
Justin,
All
this
three
is
of our
this is
close
something that
friends.
me and you had to go through.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No? Okay.
And
So,
like, go ahead.
so he watched our Power Hour episode, and in it we talked about, well, first of all, he's like, oh, I have a few notes, and I'm like, okay, what's up with your notes? And he goes, first of all, he's like, oh, that retarded word, sensitive. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I don't want to get into an argument about what funny is. So what's your next one? And he goes, the Tinder experiment, the social experiment that you guys have in mind, probably isn't a good idea. And you know what? Let me hold on. I'm gonna read
To
it
be fair,
because
we
I was
kind of
just
said
like,
that
are
it
you
was
kidding me?
we admitted that it was a dick thing. Like honestly, we
Yeah.
admitted to it. We're just like,
Yeah,
this
we
is
know what
really
we're
bad.
doing. It's not like we're going into this, being unaware of it. But
Yeah.
like, again,
Okay, so
with the exception of me, you two are going to be like, whoever has your two accounts,
Yeah.
it will be like, hey, just so you know, this was a social experiment to see if it would go anywhere.
I still don't
Sorry to
think
lead you on.
that's even necessary to say. Here, let me
I think
read,
if they're
what
asking
we
for a
said.
meetup, I think if they're asking for a meetup, yeah, you should at least say that.
For a meetup, yeah. But
Sorry for wasting your time.
So he goes.
Go ahead. No.
He said, I get it's just for fun, but that could unintentionally really hurt the wrong person.
That's why I should say, hey, sorry for leading you on. That's why I was saying that we should do that at least, because it feels bummed out when you're like, we put yourself out there, you're thinking this might be the person you want to be with, and it's just
because it went that far for messages back and forth.
Hey, we said we get points for meetups.
Here, let me finish reading this. He also said, I get why you're doing it, and it's honestly probably won't be that big of a deal if you do it. I'm just concerned someone is going to take it personally, because I feel like I might if it happened to me. I said, yeah,
again, that's where I'm coming from.
Yeah, and this is what I said. I said, I think I see where you're coming from. That's why Frank wants to tell them afterward that it was for a competition or social experiment. But honestly, people get liked and have convos that never come into fruition on those apps all the time. Plus, neither of us are showstoppers, so I think we'll be lucky to even get one like at all. And a smiley emoji.
I will say, you know what? You're right on that ghosting part. Like, people do it all the fucking time. Like, I've had points where like I've matched with a girl, talking back and forth, and nothing. So
and then this is the last message. I didn't reply to this. He goes, yeah, I get that. I'm just saying, you never know what kind of day someone is having until it's too late. And then I was just like, what has happened to this guy? Like,
yeah. Look, I love that friend to death, and I get it. A lot of shit has happened to put him in a different state of mind, or especially around comedy. And I know he's a big, comedy guy. But it's, it's just how we chose to do things. If no one likes it, then hey, no one likes it. But we're still happy doing what we like to do.
You're not going to make anyone happy. You're not make everyone
at the end of the day, like, we didn't do this podcast. We slightly did to everyone wants to get famous, get rich, kind of thing, right? We did it because hey, we just wanted to fucking do it. Sorry, I had a phone call. And I just left them on hold. We just wanted to do it because we thought this is funny. We've been told by outside, friends of ours, people outside of our inner circle, we'll say, that hey man, you guys are real funny when you're all together. You guys just bat, back and forth with the whippiness.
Yeah,
so we're like, fuck
impressed.
it, let's just do it. Yeah,
like, I don't want to toot our own horn, but I've been where people are like, how do you,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, we don't. When we're in public, nothing changes. We're just like how everyone sees us. So for people to fucking get mad now, it's like, okay, and we just go back to being ourselves off the podcast.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like, if I have to say something really quickly, it's more so like, we don't like, not everyone's going to agree with what we do or what we say, and not everyone's going to find what we say or what we do funny. That's going to happen. That's fine. But this is our platform. So like, this is what we find funny, and you might not agree with it, or someone else might not agree with it. And that's perfectly okay. You don't have to agree with it, or you don't have to find what we do or say is funny. But the thing is that we find it funny, and we don't want to change for anybody else. And that's what we kind of feel is missing from like the comedy world, that people feel like they're scared to say shit now out of the fear of getting canceled. And I feel like that's something that's missing now.
What was our whole start of this? Like,
fuck you want.
Right. We started this because it was like right after Dave Chappelle's whole, cancel Dave Chappelle for what he said, you know, on his comedy show. It was like, no, why? What he said, you know, it was funny to him. It's funny.
If you don't think it's funny, then you don't think it's funny. Like,
right. That's how comedy works. It's subjective.
No one's telling you to watch or listen.
Yeah, and
obviously,
as far as
people don't find it funny because we only got 20 subscribers.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Maybe we should change a little. But
I would rather have those 20 subscribers that like love and
that
laugh
are actually
at the shit that we do, and that don't give a shit.
20,000.
Yeah, then 20,000, and then have like,
I don't know. Most of those guys would be awfully nice.
It would be awfully nice.
Does sound awfully nice, but just to change up how we approach our jokes and
no,
you
I
know,
don't want to
script shit.
For that.
No. So yeah, as far as like in regards to trigger words, like I don't want to sound insensitive because I know people feel certain ways about different words, like, but like I'm not gonna, if I spend my time worrying about what one person is gonna react to one word, like that just puts me in a corner. Like I'm not gonna be able to create. And as you know, as gay as that sounds, like I have to be able to be funny because I want to be funny.
Yeah, I mean, again, obviously, there's
not everything's funny to everyone.
That anyone should say. You know, there's certain words in it. You know, no one should say.
And that's why a word is a word. You're putting power on that word.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's words that I won't say.
On that. You're putting the power behind the word.
Yeah.
You know. So that's why I never understood.
Like I'm sensitive about not having a dad, but like it's a joke.
You get the joke, right? You get the fucking joke.
I'm not gonna cry about it.
Yeah. Like the whole word thing is kind of like annoying because like, for example, like
I wait till we stop recording.
Yeah, so like the word, like the whole entire word thing, like, do you guys agree with this? Like, for example, like I curse around my kids. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna stop cursing around my kids. That's just how it is. But people like you know, just like other friends and family, they were like, well, you don't want your kids to curse. And I'm like, I'm raising adults. They're gonna fucking curse. Like, I don't care if they curse or not. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm gonna tell them, no, you're not allowed because it's a bad word. Who determines it's a bad word? And if you're insulted because someone says fuck or bitch or shit around you, then you have other issues. That's your fucking problem. Like, you don't have to listen to that person.
That's their problem.
Yeah. That's not my kid's problem. That's your problem if you're insulted by that. It's like, grow some thicker skin and just stop thinking about it, because the world isn't gonna bend over to your will because you're
the world doesn't revolve. Everyone thinks that the world revolves around them.
Yeah,
you know, everyone the problem people think that the world revolves around them. So if something's not to their liking, world implodes.
Yeah, it gets
so that the thing changes. No, we all have to learn that we're together. There's more than one person on this world, and some of us are gonna
people have different views
this way. Some of us are gonna lean that way.
Like we're not saying, hey, you shouldn't say, like, you know, there's the whole, again, going back to cancel culture, like, we're not saying, hey, well, if that's the case, you can't say this and I should be able to say this. Like, no one, we don't care. Say what you want.
That's what it would turn into. Yeah. Like, people would be stifled. It's like,
if you get offended by something that we say or do, then just leave. I mean, as dumb as that sounds, that's like telling, you know, somebody with anxiety, hey, just let it go. You know, it's like, but it's, at the end of the day, it is that simple. You don't like it, who cares? You don't have to like it. We didn't make this so you don't. So you specifically have to like it.
It's my prerogative. It's up to me how much I want to handle you with kid gloves. And guess what? You should be happy that I don't want to handle you with kid gloves.
Yeah. Anyway,
you should be happy that I want to treat you like a person. And I'm not asking anyone to treat me with kid gloves either.
Yeah.
You know, like, but everyone wants to just be catered to and oh no, I can't hear that word. And again, I get that's legit for some people.
Yeah.
But like you gotta the people that have those problems have to learn. And maybe that sounds insensitive, but you gotta learn how to work with me too, you know? Like
we should have just the intro video on like everything or at least a tag saying it, hey, trigger warning this entire show.
Justin wanted to do that, but I don't think we don't have to do that. We shouldn't have to do that.
I know, but I'm saying like
it is funny though.
That's what it would end up going down to. It's like because we're not gonna fucking change. We're not gonna stop what we're doing because we find this funny and that's how we are. Yeah. We don't say anything from the heart. We don't mean these things. We just find it funny.
Yeah, exactly. If it was hate, if it was hateful, hashtag cancel Frank. Do it, guys. It might be hateful. Hashtag cancel Frank.
Yeah.
But if I say something,
just cancel.
Don't cancel.
Guys,
hashtag cancel Frank.
I made a list of non-binary people that I'm super attracted to, and it wasn't a joke. So never cancel me. And Justin just lost someone. Justin just lost someone very dear to him, Betty White. So give him a break.
Why did you bring it up?
I was
now I'm going to walk away from this conversation because I don't want to hear it. Now I'm done.
That's a trigger word?
That's as simple as that. Trigger word. I'm done. Fuck this. But yeah.
Is it Betty or White that's the trigger word?
All of it.
Because White's a trigger word for me, but a good type of trigger word. Like, gets me going. If I hear White,
triggers good memories.
Oh, man. But yeah, you listen to something, you don't like it, just cut it off. That's it. Just simple as that. You don't have to listen to it. You don't have to come back. It's just as simple as that.
On us.
Yeah.
Because we already
too short to get
right. If you found the first episode too much for you because we did it on 9/11 and we made 9/11 jokes, hey, guess what? This might not be the fucking show for you. That's it.
Yeah.
There's clean comedy. There's nothing wrong with clean comedy.
There's nothing.
We could probably do clean comedy, but it's not fun for us.
It's not as fun.
It's more of a chore.
I like the raunchy shit.
Yeah.
You know, we're doing this because we love it. At the end of the day, we love to just fucking bullshitting with each other, and we don't want to make this into a job. If it becomes one, great.
Yeah.
We're not.
Yeah, we get masters. You know. Oh, sorry, trigger word, but we get people in charge of us. Then maybe we change a little, but right now right now we're free agents on the slave market, slave trade.
Oh so. The white guy didn't say it.
Scoop us up, guys.
At least the white guy didn't say that shit.
You're so fucked up.
See, but again, I don't care. Like, some people just belong doing stuff.
Don't get me wrong. You know? I will say, you know, if our one friend was here and he was okay with it, you know, that gives validation to it. Like, hey, even he's okay with it. You know, like if we had an Asian friend on and we're making Asian jokes and he's laughing at him and he's busting
helps. It helps to have that token for sure. That's why it's kind of nice, even though we're all Puerto Rican, we still kind of fit that color wheel. You know?
Yeah. If you want to take it to the old school racism, one drop roll, right? I guess.
I love how this turned into a TED Talk.
Yeah, right.
Basically.
Oh man! All right, let's get back to the comedy. I think we lost 20 subscribers.
No, I think that's a good place to end it. Actually, this was a decent episode. It's pretty long.
Yeah, I think that's a good place.
I mean, unless you had something else you wanted to say, Frankie. It seemed like you were kind of on a roll today.
If anything, I'd probably save it for the next one. That's just me.
The only thing I want to say is,
what are we at right now?
Wait. Before you say you're welcome, should we do a would you rather?
Sure.
If we have enough time.
Yeah, we got as much time as we need. I mean, I gotta take a shower and leave soon, but.
Oh, great. Okay. We'll go. No. Okay, yeah. I think this is a good one. If you could be a master at one of the 4 bases of sex, but you'd have to be below average at every other base. So, Justin, you're getting an improvement here. Which one would you choose?
What do you mean by the 4 bases of sex?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think people have different definitions of that, right?
Right, because I would say oral, missionary, doggy, and
No, that's different positions. That's not bases.
That's where I would.
That's what we're asking.
So I'm a little more old school than you guys, but I think it's kissing, is first. Fondling is second. Finger stuff and oral stuff, or finger stuff might be fondling. No,
That's fondling.
Let's say finger stuff. No, because I think fondling is a little more innocent. That's still second base. So I would say oral and fingering is third base, and sex is home run fourth.
Oh, okay. You're talking about those bases. Okay.
No, the basketball bases.
No, I thought you were talking about base like a stand.
Yeah, I don't know. It was
like a ground
like
platform
baseball.
base.
You guys never heard that before?
No, I've heard those.
That.
I didn't know the reference you were going with. There's more than one definition for a base.
Sure.
A base of a tree, base of a statue,
the four bases of
sex.
Okay.
Four baseball bases.
Anyway, I explained them. Do you want me to explain them again?
No.
Honestly, but that feels like there's only one good answer for that.
Yeah, it's home run.
But remember, you're below average with everything. You could not take this deal and stay how you are. But if you take it, you're picking one to be amazing at, and the other three basic.
Look,
below average.
A peck on the, peck on the lips, fine. Finally, that's part of foreplay. If I'm below average, that's all right.
Below average on foreplay, I think that
but if you're out of the park
amazing
with fucking foreplay, and you can't fucking finish.
Yeah.
You only got second base, and then you got fucking called out.
Yeah.
But I think if you're good at second base, chances of completing to home run are really good in your favor. Sure, you're gonna let them down. But if you're
below average at all of that other stuff, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Anyways, I have to go, guys. So
God damn it. We'll do this on the ground.
I will say for my
answer,
we'll
do it again. I don't want to waste it.
Yeah. Okay,
right,
we'll talk more about it later then.
All right, do your pieces.
Guys, you can follow us on at Bummy Bears Pod.
Please follow us.
Anything.
Huh? I said, please follow us.
Yeah, right. We need more than 20. Can we get 21? No.
Instagram popping.
Yeah, Instagram is popping up. I will say TikTok, not so much. Then again, I haven't been posting much. I'm gonna be honest. Preoccupied. Yeah. But you can follow us anywhere at Bummy Bears Pod. Give us a look. YouTube, Spotify, anywhere you listen to podcasts. If you want to watch,
that's my current goal. Real quick, that's my current goal. If we get to 100 subscribers on YouTube, not only do you get my cum face picture,
oh my god,
we're also able to change our YouTube URL if we get 100 subscribers. So
there you go. And you're welcome.
Amen.
All right, peace out.
Am I ending it or just stopping the recording? Oh, you gotta go, so I'll just end it.
Yeah, I gotta go.
All right, peace.
Peace out. Yeah, we'll talk later because I gotta eat. I haven't eaten anything. I gotta spend time with the family.
Okay, shut up. I'm gonna end it. Oh, Frankie left. Frankie said F you and your family. All right,
exactly. All right. I'm heading out. Everything's cracking. All right, bye.
Bummy.